Okay, welcome, welcome. Let's begin. Today we're going to start from lying down in our backs. So use your blanket to protect your neck, please. And we're going to lie down with the knees bent to relax any tension in your lower back. And you can place the feet wide as your hips. And we're going to place the hands on down to your belly with the elbows slightly flexed and relaxing the shoulders towards the floor. Guiding the chin slightly to the chest so you get that nice long neck. Eyes are closed. And we're going to begin by bringing the attention towards the breath. Taking the time here to concentrate on the breath. As you allow just the breath to be as natural as it can be. We're not going to change anything yet. Just be aware of the movement of the breath. Taking the time to settle in. As you breathe in and out. And as you keep the knees bent, you can notice how your lower back, your lumbar spine is flattened on the mat. Notice the back of the shoulders. Notice the upper spine, the shoulder blades in touch with the mat. Try to relax, especially the upper spine, the chest. And bring your attention back to your breath. Now gradually begin to lengthen the breath. Allow your inhales and exhales to become deeper. So the idea is you are slowing the breath down. You're modifying the length of your breath by allowing the breath to become deeper and longer. Keep slowing down the breath and slowly bring the arms to the side in T position with the palms facing up. Relax the front of the shoulders and the chest and gently rock your head from side to side. Just release the neck, gentle movement. And bring the head back through center. Now sweep the arms overhead and reach to the fingertips. Gently lifting the chest, arching the middle back, the lower back, reaching, creating space in between each vertebrae, and then slowly again bring the arms to the side into position. Relax your shoulders, rock your head gently from side to side. Head returns back through center. Now hug yourself, bring the thighs into the chest, gently stretching your lower back. Keep the breath flowing. And release the feet down again, wide as your hips, heels under the knees. Bring the arms overhead with the elbows flexed, kind of like cactus arms. Soften the chest and then lift the spine halfway up into gentle bridge. And then exhale, release the bridge down. Let's repeat this a few more times. Inhale, lifting halfway up. Don't go all the way up yet. Gently release it down. And lifting again the pelvis halfway up. And then down. As you keep the sacrum, lower back, flatten the mat. Now we're going to tilt the pelvis forward, arching the lower back. And then flatten the lower back and guide the pelvis into the belly. And rocking forward the pelvis and arching lower back, flatten lower back pelvis into the belly. Just keep rocking back and forth a few times, gently tilting the pelvis forward and then into the belly. Couple more times. And then slowly release the spine down. And then again, hug yourself. Bring the thighs into the chest. This time, if it feels right for your neck, lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down. Rock your head from side to side. Head back through center. Release the right foot down and hug the left thigh into the chest with your both hands below your knees. Let's circle the left hip joint, going in one direction first. Mobilizing slowly. Going into the opposite direction. Then release the left foot down. Let's do the same thing. Other side, gently warming up. The right hip joint just going into one direction. And the circling of the hip is coming from the hip joint. So make sure that you're kind of trying to draw a circle with your knee. Now let's do it into the opposite direction. And gently lower the right foot down. So both feet again, wide as your hips. Keep the arms down by your side. And then bring the belly up and the hips up into a gentle bridge. Exhale down. Let's do a couple more times. Gentle bridge, halfway up. Exhale to lower. And one more time. And then release. And pick up the feet off the mat, hands to your knees. Exhale, flex the elbow, thighs into the chest and away. A few rounds of up and Apanasana. Gently guiding the thighs in and away. One more time. And as we straighten the elbows, we keep the big toes touching and we open both knees out. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And open. One more time. Inhale, close. Open. And slowly release. Now with the legs together, we're going to circle, massaging the lower back as we circle again and mobilizing the hips, going in one direction. And going into the opposite direction. And then slowly release it down. Keep your right knee bent, hug the left thigh into the chest and holding from the back of your left leg. We're going to straighten the left leg up, flex the knee, release the heel down, mobilizing the knee joint. Inhale up, exhale lower, and at the same time, we're stretching the back line of your left leg. Hamstrings, exhale, release, inhale, straighten, exhale, flex and lower, inhale up, exhale, flex, and then it's inhale, straighten, hold it there, and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and then rotate that ankle in one direction into the opposite direction. And release the left foot down, holding from the back of your right leg with both hands. Inhale, straighten the right leg up, flex and release. Inhale, reach, flex and lower. Inhale, extend. Flexing down, couple more rounds. Flex down, and now inhale, straighten and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Rotate the ankle in one direction, going into the opposite direction, and slowly release it down. Hug yourself, thighs into the chest, flatten the lower back, and then slowly let's roll over and coming into a seated position. So remember to use your blanket or towel to sit on the edge of your blanket, and hands to your thighs. Relax your shoulders back and down. Lift the spine from the heart center. Let's mobilize the neck as you inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, open and lift. And exhale into the chest. At your own pace, linking the breath with the movement. As you slow down the breath, the movement will follow. So gentle with the cervical spine. And then slowly lower the chin down and then back to neutral position. From neutral position with the knee parallel to the floor, we're going to rotate the head, look over to the shoulder, and inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center, to the right, through center, to the left, through center, to the right. Inhale through center, to the left, back through center, hands to the back of the head, elbows in, and exhale, guide the chin to your chest. Take a moment. Just the weight of the hands should be enough to get into the stretch of those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. You can feel also the movement, the gentle stretch on the shoulder blades. And inhale, lift the head, keep the hands behind you. Press with your left hip as you exhale, lower the right elbow towards the floor and back through center. Keep the hips anchored to the mat, go to the left, back through center. Is the spine moving laterally with exhale going to one side? Inhale through center. Exhale, spine goes to the left, back through center. Couple more rounds. Mobilizing the spine, the rib cage, as we keep the hips down towards the floor, back through center. Bring the arms out to the side, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. Now inhale, bring the right arm up, and with your left hand hold from the right elbow. Flex your right elbow and touch with your right hand in between the shoulder blades. And inhale, straighten the arm up to the sky. Mobilizing the elbow joint now. Hands in between the shoulder blade. Inhale, reach and extend the arm up to the sky. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And up. And then bring the arm out to the side and behind you. Interlace the fingers and to your left side. Take a deep inhale and the left ear goes to your left shoulder. Holding position. Relax and deepen the breath to go deep into that lateral stretch of your neck. Relax your right shoulder down. Breathing in and out. And inhale, head back through center, release the hands, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, arms out and down, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. Inhale, left arm goes up and overhead with your right hand. Hold from the left elbow, flex the elbow, release the hand down. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, extend and reach. Flex and touch in between your shoulder blades. Couple more times, gently mobilizing the elbow. Left arm up and down. Inhale, reach and bring both arms out and down, and left arm goes behind your back. Both hands interlace into the right side of your waist. Take a deep inhale and exhale, right ear to your right shoulder. Release your left shoulder down, close your eyes. Connect with the breath as you lengthen and let go. And inhale, the head comes back to the center. Release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Hands together, lower the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment. Deepen the inhales and the exhales. And then slowly bring the arms to the side and rotate the wrist. Relax your hands, your fingers. Soften your shoulders and elbows. Now mobilizing the wrists, going one direction and then going into the opposite direction. And then slowly lower the hands down, shoulders up, side out. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale. One more. And slowly hands behind you. Listen to the crossing of the legs and windshield wiper movement here. Mobilizing the hips, the legs. And slowly lower the legs to one side, and let's find our way to tabletop position. This time on tabletop position, we're going to place the knees wide as your mat. If that's possible for you, or if it can't, do external rotation of your hips. Keep the knees under your hips. Wrists, make sure they're right under the shoulders, and like I said, in my case, I'm going to have the knees wider than my hips. Keep a big toes touching, and we're going to rock to the heels and back to table. Rock to the heels. And just keep moving back and forth. Again, linking the movement with the breath. And then from here, we're going to drop the hips to the heels. Relax your shoulders, elbows, and then walk your hands to your left side. Right hand on top of your left hand. Soften the elbows, the forehead towards the mat. Relax your shoulders. Now let's come to a lateral stretch of the spine. Gently stretching those intercostal muscles on the right side of the torso. Breathing in and out. And lift the head and walk to the opposite side. Left hand on top of your right hand, elbows down. Release and breathe. And gently back through center to table, and from table, let's find our way to tabletop. So if you have your knees wide, bring the knees under the hips. From here, let's move the hips to the right, towards the heels, to the left, and slightly forward. A couple more rotations going in one direction first, mobilizing hip joints and knees. And let's reverse, going to the left, down, to the right and slightly forward. Couple more rounds. and back to tabletop position. Now, please place your weight on your left hand and inhale, open and twist to the right. Guide the right hand up to the sky and exhale, right hand down. Opposite side, inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, hand under your left shoulder to the right. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand under the shoulder. Inhale, open and twist to the left and down. Now inhale, open and twist to the right. This time the right arm goes under your left arm. It's a twist, right shoulder down, right ear goes down. If it feels right for your shoulder, you can wrap it around your lower back. And we're going to extend the left leg back with the toes tucked, working a little bit in a balance, and just guide the left shoulder back as you press with your left heel. So you're here on your right side. You can keep the left foot down. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can pick up the left foot up and off the mat. Holding position. Keep the breath flowing. Keep the core engaged. If your left foot is up, slowly lower, tuck the toes under, lower the left knee under your left hip, lower the left hand under your left shoulder slowly, and do the twist, come to tabletop position. Let's do a few cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine into the cat, chin in. Inhale, sink the belly down, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin in. One more time, coming into the cow, open. Exhale, close into the cat. Inhale, open and twist to the right. And let's lower the right hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Now the left arm goes under your right arm. Left shoulder, left ear goes down. And wrap your arm behind your back if it feels right for your shoulder. You can keep the right knee down, or you can extend the right leg behind you with the toes tucked. Work here with the balance, engage your core. And if it feels right for your balance, the right foot comes off the mat. Breathe as you keep everything strong and stable, your right leg up or not. Keep the core engaged and the breath flowing. If your right foot is off the mat, slowly lower it down. Lower the right knee down. Right hand goes under the right shoulder. Slowly and do the twist. A couple rounds of cat-cow. Open the chest into the cow. Sink the belly. Exhale, the belly goes in now. The chin in. Inhale into the cow. Exhale, round into the cat. Inhale into the cow. And this time, exhale, round and move into Balasana, Child's Pose. Bring the arms down by your side. Relax your forehead towards the floor, towards the block. Shoulders and elbows are relaxed towards the floor. Take a moment. Inhale, standing in both knees, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower the palms towards the floor, tabletop. Tuck the toes under, pressing downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the legs, chin to your chest, heels towards the mat. Inhale, heels up, knees down, table. Inhale, extend the right arm forward, the left leg goes back, holding position, balance and strength. Breathing deep in control. Lower hand down, knee down. Tuck the toes under, press downward dog. Chin in, heels down, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, heels up, knees down to table. Extend the left arm by your left ear, right leg goes back, press with the heel, engage and pause. Deep breath. hand down, knee down, tuck the toes under, press Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog, chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale, heels up, knees down, top of the feet flat, move the hips to the heels, relax your forehead towards the mat or towards the floor. Take a moment, child's pose. Back to table. Tuck the toes under, press downward dog, chin to the chest. Left leg goes back and up. Flex your left knee, bring the left knee by your left hip, by your left knee, and then open the left knee out. And guide the left knee towards your right knee. Inhale, open the left knee out. And guide the left knee close to your right knee, chin to your chest. One more time. Inhale, open your left knee. Now close the left knee and then step forward with your left foot into high lunge. Right knee's off the mat, left heel is pressing to your left heel with the rock back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Release the right knee down and inhale, bring the arms overhead and then flex the arms as you bring the arms behind you. Interlace the fingers down your sacrum and guide the hands down as you open and lift from the chest. Just move the pelvis and the hips to the front of the mat, working and opening that right hip flexor and opening the chest, the front of the shoulders, flattening the upper back, and then lower the hands down. Walk your left foot to the edge of your mat. Keep your left knee in a 90-degree angle. Both hips are pressing towards the floor, and then you're lifting from the chest. Nice deep breath. So your right knee and right top of your foot is on the mat. Your left knee is over to your left ankle, wide as your mat. So you are widening the stand and working deeper into the hip flexor. Take a deep inhale. And then the left knee comes to meet your right knee. And then we're moving to Balasana, child's pose. Take a few rounds of breath here. And slowly, let's find our way to tabletop position. Tucking the toes under, moving downward dog, hips up, legs straight, chin to your chest. And we're going to bring the right leg back and up. Flex the knee, bring the right knee by your left knee, and then open the right knee out. Exhale, guide the right knee close to your left knee. Keep the chin in. Inhale, right knee goes out and up. And guide the right knee close to your left knee. One more time, right knee goes out and up. Right knee comes to close the left knee. Step forward with your right foot, left knee is off the mat, and rock forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Lower the left knee down and bring the arms up, overhead, swing the arms out and behind you. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum as you arch the upper spine, open the chest, and move the hips and the pelvis to the front. Concentrate on the breath. And slowly lower the hands down. Now walk your right foot to the edge of the mat. Keep both rest under the shoulders and allow the pelvis and the hips to drop towards the floor as you lead with the chest, flattening the upper spine, and work on the breath. And the right knee comes to meet your left knee, and we're moving to child's pose. Elbows down, relax your shoulders, take a moment, soften your neck. So make sure your neck is not in the air. And gently, let's all make our way to table, tucking the toes under, our downward dog, and then walk your hands towards the feet, so to the back of the mat. Just remove your blanket from your mat, please. And with the feet wide as your hips, relax your spine, crown of the head pointing towards the floor into Uttanasana. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And from here, bring the hands towards the hips, keep the chin slightly tucked in. Now engage the abdomen, engage the back muscles. Inhale, lift the spine, and let's all come to Samastiti. Bring the hands together to your heart center, elbows by your rib cage. Eyes are closed. Concentrating back to the breath. Lifting from the arches of your feet. Breathing through the outside of the feet. Notice your body being supported by the feet, your legs. And slowly release the hands down by your hips. Let's come on into Samastiti again with the feet wide as your hips, with the hands to your waist. And let's bring the right leg out to the side. Big toe touching, working a little bit balance. So we're going to lift, flex, and then lower. Flex your right knee and slowly lower it down. Flex and release. Now rotate and bring the heel to the inner part of your left ankle. Lift from the chest. Take a moment, working in balance. So from here, pick up the foot off the mat gently and bring the foot higher, not in your knee joint, please, below your knee. You can bring the foot high as, into the inner thigh. Feel the left leg strong and stable, supporting your body into Vikrasana, tree pose. And you can bring the hands together. Lower the gaze towards the floor. And concentrate on the breath. Releasing the hands down, release the right foot down. And let's bring the top of the left foot back to stretch the front of the ankle. Lift from the chest. Bring the hands to your waist. And then place the ball of the foot and rotate your left ankle in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And now place the weight on your right leg, right foot. Left foot goes to the side, big toe is touching the mat, and then flexing the knee, testing the balance. Exhale to lower. Inhale, flex. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. And down. And rotate, bring the heel to the inner part of your right ankle. Getting ready for balance in this side, bringing the foot higher, below the knee, or above your knee. Find a place where you can focus your gaze. And you can bring the arms, if you like, this time with the branches of your tree growing towards the sky. Concentrate back on your breath. Soften your shoulders. Relax the muscle of your face. You're standing strong and tall. Whichever tree version you are today. slowly lower the left foot, bring the hands to your waist and top of the right foot back to stretch top of your ankle, the front of your ankle. And lower the ball of your right foot, rotating from the ankle, knee, and hip in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And then release the feet right under your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, nice long spine. Exhale, swan dive from the waist. Release the hands towards the floor to Uttanasana. Relax your head, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Bring the hands towards the hips, chin in, engage the core slowly with a flat back. Return the spine into Samasthiti. Hands to the heart center. Reconnect back with the breath. And lower it down. Let's all come to the back of the mat with the feet wide as your hips. And we're going to float the arms forward and up. Inhale, long spine, reach with the fingertips. Exhale, nice long spine as we fall forward with a flat back and long exhale in control. We lower the hands towards the mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands under the knees into the flat back. And exhale, lower the hands down as you walk the hands towards the floor and to a downward dog. From downward dog, rock your chest forward, coming to plank position. Adjust your feet, and then exhale, move the hips back into downward dog. Hands are wide as your shoulders. Move the chest, move the spine to plank position. Engage the core. Exhale, move the hips back, lengthen the spine. Chin in, heels towards the floor. One more time. Rocking forward into the plank position. And now here, lower the knees towards the floor. Flex the elbows and then slowly lower the chest, lower the belly, the hips, straighten the legs. Bring the arms down by your side. Rotate the head to one side. Relax your shoulders towards the floor into reverse Shavasana. Take a moment. Resting here, breathing in and out, shoulders melting down towards the floor, relaxing the scapula. Slowly pick up the head, turn it over to the opposite side. And the forehead comes to the center. So legs and feet are together. Arms are down by your side, palm facing up. Now, pick up the shoulders off the mat. Pick up the feet, pick up the legs, the head and the chest, Shalabhasana. That's an inhale when we come up. Exhale, everything goes down. Forehead, shoulders, feet down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, arms, feet up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, arms, and feet up. And exhale all the way down. Now sweep the arms to the side in T position. Then flex the elbows into cactus arms. So your elbows are in line with your shoulders and your palms or your fingertips are in line with your elbows. Same thing. We're going to pick up the head, chest, arms, and feet in arms in cactus arms. Exhale, everything goes down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, arms, and feet. And exhale down. One more time. Lift the head, chest, feet, legs, arms up. And exhale all the way down. Take a moment. Turn the head to one side. Relax your shoulders. Lift the head to the opposite side. And last round. Now extend the arms overhead, palms facing to each other. Coming into the Shalabhasana, locust pose. So chin in, inhale, lift the arms, lift the head, chest and feet up. Exhale, everything goes down. Press through the hips and pelvis, engage. Head up, chest up, arms up, legs up, and down. One more. Lift the head, chest, arms, and legs. And then everything goes down. Now bring the hands under the shoulders. Let's press to lift the chest, the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips back, and let's stay in child's pose to stretch the back after that back bend. Take a moment. Just breathe here. Catch up with your breath as you slow down the inhales and the exhales. And from here, lift the head, chest, drop the legs to the hips to one side, and swing the legs to the front of the mat. So let's find our way to the front of our mat with the feet wide as the hips. So we're going to go down slowly and straighten the elbows to gently lay the spine down one vertebra at a time towards the floor. Knees bent, hands to the belly. Take a few rounds of breath here, concentrating on the belly breathing. Rock your head slowly from side to side. And head back to center. Place your right foot on top of your left thigh. And let's holding from the back of your right hamstring. And we're going to straighten the right leg up, flex and lower. IT band stretch at the same time again, mobilizing the knee and stretching the right side of the back of your right leg. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, release. Now straighten and holding position. You can hold it, keep holding from the hamstring, or you can reach and hold from the calf muscle if you want to go deeper into the stretch of your IT band. And release, right foot down. Now left foot goes down, right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstrings with both hands. Inhale, straighten left leg up with the inhale. Exhale, flex and release. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten. Flex and down one more time. Inhale, straighten and hold there and reach with both hands perhaps from the back of your left calf muscle. Chin goes slightly tucked into the chest. Try to keep your neck nice and long. And slowly release left foot down, right foot down, both feet wide as your hips with the heels under the knees. Keep the hands down by your side for support. I'm going to slowly lift the lower back, kneel back, and come into high bridge, and then bring the arms into the T position with the palms facing up. Take an inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, heels down. Keep the pelvis up, lifted. Inhale, heels up and down. Activate those back muscles, heels up and down. Heels up and down. Lift, lower, a couple more time. Heels up and down. Up and down. Now upper spine, middle spine, lumbar spine, sacrum down towards the floor and come into happy baby. Feet up and then holding from the outside of the feet or outside of the ankles, whatever you can reach. Guide the chin to your chest and try to keep your lower back flat on the mat. Breathe through this stretch your lower back. Again, we're stretching the hamstrings, opening through the hips, inner thighs, the groins. Soften your pelvic floor. And release. Now guide the knees wide as your hips and the feet are in line with your knees. Arms to the side in T position. And we're going to slowly twist to the left as we let go both legs to the left. Maybe you can guide with your left hand, the right knee closer to your left knee. Lift the head and turn it over to your right shoulder. Pause here in Ujjayi Parivriti. Relax your right chest and right shoulder. And slowly engage the core, both legs back through center, and release the legs to the right side as you bring the chin over to your left shoulder. Breathe through the twist. And engage the core gently, both legs coming back through center. Lower the feet down. Let's come into bridge again to align the spine. And then slowly lower your bridge down. Walk the feet wide as the mat. Windshield wiper the legs and the head goes into the opposite direction. Let's mobilize the spine. The hips, the legs, and the neck. A few more rounds here. And slowly back to center, straightening both legs, turn the feet out, arms away from the body with the palms facing up, and you're now in your Shavasana, your corpse and final pose to rest, to come into reintegration as you receive the practice, the benefits of your practice. Shoulders are open and released towards the floor. Palms are facing up. Head to toes, toes to the crown of the head. Allow your entire body to come into a stillness. Which sometimes could be a little bit challenging. Avoid any thoughts taking you into the near future. Concentrate in the here and now and the necessity of the body to relax and rest after the practice. Just breathe naturally and pause every now and then as you run your awareness through the body and those places you may still be holding some tension or tightness. And do your best to soften those muscles, to relax that organ in particular. Invite every single joint of your body to come into a relaxation state. Be present. And let go. Notice and surrender. Be aware and mindful as you allow yourself to come into a deep and sweet rest. Very slowly, please deepen your breath. Rock your head from side to side. Wiggling toes, wiggling fingers. Very slowly bring the arms overhead. Pointed toes, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, and gently roll over to one side. Slowly, gently, the head comes last. Make your way uncomfortably seated in Sukhasana or any other pose where you can feel comfortable and the spine lifted. Relaxing shoulders back and down. Let's take the time together to sit in silence. We watch our breath moving in and out, in and out, in and out. Guide the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Notice your heart. Watch your mind. Notice the thoughts and the state of the mind. And take this moment to be grateful for your breath and your body. Be grateful to yourself for giving you this time for self-love and care. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We are asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. We all have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating. And we all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. May our actions always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.